The sun dips below the horizon. Shadows crawl across the Balochistan landscape. Koh-i-Chiltan, a stark peak, stands against the dying light. An unsettling silence hangs in the air, broken only by the whistle of the wind. Locals whisper tales of the mountain. They speak of strange lights, eerie sounds, and a lingering sense of dread. The mountain's slopes are harsh and unforgiving. Jagged rocks rise from the earth like broken teeth. Twisted trees claw at the sky, their branches bare and skeletal. Even the animals seem to avoid this place, sensing a presence unseen. Travelers passing through the region do so with haste, for they know that the mountain is always watching, listening, waiting. In the foothills of Koh-i-Chiltan, long ago, lived a childless couple. Years turned into decades, their hope dwindling with each passing season. They prayed for a child, their pleas echoing through the empty rooms of their home. Then, one day, a miracle occurred. The woman became pregnant, not once, but 40 times over. The couple was overjoyed, but their joy soon turned to fear. 40 mouths to feed, 40 bodies to clothe, 40 souls to nurture. The villagers, though sympathetic, had little to spare. The man toiled day and night, his back bent under the weight of his responsibility. Despair gnawed at the edges of their happiness, threatening to consume them entirely. Driven to desperation, the man made a heart-wrenching decision. He would take the children into the mountains, leaving them to their fate. It was a choice born of despair, a choice that would haunt him for eternity. One by one, he lured the unsuspecting children away from their mother, promising them sweets and adventures. Deep into the heart of Koh-i-Chiltan, he led them, his heart breaking with every step. He left them in a secluded valley, surrounded by towering peaks and the cold indifference of the mountain. Then, with tears streaming down his face, he turned and fled. The cries of his children, faint echoes carried on the wind, followed him all the way back to the village. The mother, her heart heavy with a nameless dread, sensed something was wrong. Years passed. The village prospered, but the memory of the lost children lingered. Whispers began to circulate about strange sightings on the mountain. Shepherds spoke of ghostly figures, small and translucent, flitting between the rocks. Travelers claimed to hear children's laughter echoing through the canyons, only to be met with an eerie silence when they turned to look. Some say the children's spirits, unable to find peace, roam the mountain, forever searching for their parents. Others believe the mountain itself absorbed their sorrow, their fear, becoming a vessel of their pain. Whatever the truth, one thing remains certain. Koh-i-Chiltan is a place of unsettling energy. There are stories of disappearances, of hikers venturing onto the mountain and never returning. Some say they wandered off the path, lost in the fog that often blankets the peaks. A palpable sense of dread seeps into the bones of those who dare to venture too close to the mountain. The wind carries whispers, voices on the edge of hearing, their words indecipherable yet heavy with sorrow. Animals refuse to graze on its slopes, sensing a presence unseen, a power ancient and unknowable. Even the birdsong seems to cease, as if the very air is holding its breath. The locals, their faces etched with generations of fear and respect, avoid the mountain as much as possible. They speak of the lost children with reverence, their voices hushed, their eyes downcast, for they know that to speak too loudly, to disrespect the mountain's sorrow, is to invite its wrath. The story of the lost children has been passed down through generations, a cautionary tale whispered around campfires and in hushed tones within the safety of homes. It serves as a reminder of the power of desperation, the weight of choices made in the face of unimaginable hardship. But it also speaks of the enduring strength of love, a love that transcends death itself, echoing through the ages. The mountain stands as a silent sentinel, a testament to the tragedy that unfolded within its shadow. Even today, locals leave offerings at the foot of the mountain, small tokens of respect for the lost souls. For they know that the mountain never forgets, and neither should they. Is Koh-i-Chiltan truly haunted by the spirits of the 40 children? Or is it the collective grief, the weight of their parents' despair, that has seeped into the very rock, forever staining the mountain with their sorrow? Perhaps the answer lies somewhere in between, in that liminal space where reality and legend intertwine, where the echoes of the past continue to resonate into the present. One thing is certain: Koh-i-Chiltan remains a place of mystery, a stark and unforgiving landscape that holds within its heart a story as old as time itself, a story of love and loss, of desperation and despair, a story that continues to haunt the imaginations of all who dare to listen to the mountain's whispers. And so the question remains: what will you hear when the wind whispers its secrets through the canyons of Koh-i-Chiltan? Will you feel the chill of unseen hands, the brush of ghostly presences? Or will you simply feel the weight of sorrow, the echoes of a tragedy that refuses to be forgotten?